How to keep your standards without pushing love away. Having high standards doesn't mean you're too picky. It doesn't mean you're asking for too much. It means you know what you bring to the table, and you refuse to accept anything less than what you deserve. But let's be real. Sometimes, people will try to make you feel guilty for it. You're being difficult. You should compromise more. Love requires sacrifice. And while love does require effort, it should never require you to lower your self-worth just to keep someone around. So, how do you keep your standards high without scaring love away? It starts with this: knowing the difference between being selective and being closed off. Some people mistake boundaries for walls. They think that because you don't accept bare minimum effort, you're being cold or unapproachable. But having standards isn't about rejecting love. It's about making space for the right kind of love. Here's how you hold your standards while still keeping your heart open. Be clear on what truly matters. There's a difference between having standards and having a checklist that no one can ever meet. Prioritize qualities that impact how you're treated: respect, consistency, emotional availability. Things like height, job titles, or grand romantic gestures. Those matter way less if the person can't even communicate or show up for you in meaningful ways. Stop explaining yourself to the wrong people. Not everyone will understand your standards, and that's okay. Some people will call you too much, simply because they can't meet your expectations. Let them. The right person won't see your standards as a challenge. They'll meet them naturally. Don't let loneliness make you lower the bar. I get it. Sometimes it feels easier to settle than to wait. You convince yourself that maybe you're being too rigid, that maybe love means overlooking things that don't sit right with you. But here's the truth. The loneliness of being in the wrong relationship is far worse than the loneliness of waiting for the right one. Make sure your standards match what you bring. This one's tough, but necessary. If you want someone who is emotionally mature, loving, and stable, ask yourself if you're showing up as the same. High standards should push you to be better too, not just the people you're dating. Let love in, but don't force it. Keeping your standards doesn't mean rejecting every imperfect person. It means knowing when to give things time and when to walk away. Love won't always look exactly how you imagined it, but it should always feel safe, fulfilling, and right. At the end of the day, real love will never ask you to shrink yourself. The right person will rise to meet you, not ask you to fall for them. So don't be afraid to keep your standards high. Just make sure your heart stays open too. What do you think? If this resonated with you, drop a yes in the comments and follow me for more videos. God bless you.